Good morning, beautiful people. What is up? Welcome to another video. So I have been asked several times if I can give some tips for people who want to move to Greece, who are looking for a job. So I figured, you know what? It's the 15th of August. It's a hell of a big banking holiday here. Why not make the video with the best tips I can give you if you are thinking to move to Greece, to live, to work, whatever. And that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, so before we start the video, I just want to ask you, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave a comment, whatever what you want to do. As most of y'all know, my name is Patrick. I have my own recruiting agency here in Greece. What my agency does is we are actually connecting candidates who want to come in to Greece to work in their own native European language. That's a little bit background information, so you guys know that I actually know what I'm talking about. Although probably it doesn't seem like this, I do know. Tip number one, and this might sound a little bit crazy, but do your due diligence before you start to apply for jobs. Nothing, and I mean nothing, is as irritating for recruiters or companies to invest time in potential candidates, who do a test if there's a test, who go through the whole selection process and everything, and at the last moment they go like, I know I don't want. And it happens, and trust me, it is annoying as hell. Because before a candidate, at least this is with my agency, before a candidate has the interview with the actual client, we have provided you all the information that you can possibly need. So imagine my surprise when some of the candidates turn down the job offer with the reason, oh, I don't want to move to Greece. The salary is too low. I don't like the job. And I go like, people, this is all, you all knew this before you went to the interview. However, this is just my tip number one. Tip number two, if you are looking for work here in Greece, and let's say that you are not in Greece already, then please look for a company that actually invests in candidates, that is prepared to invest time and money into new candidates. This says a lot about people, and unfortunately some of the companies here, they don't invest at all. I will not name names. For example, all my clients actually pay a full relocation package for candidates that are hired, meaning they will book and pay the flight, they will book and pay the transfer from the airport to your hotel, and depending on the language that you speak, you will get 2 or 4 weeks fully paid hotel stay. Now, I think that is nice. Tip number 3. Make sure that before you sign a contract or a job offer, or your actual contract for that matter, that you do understand what it says. I mean, all the contracts, they are in Greek, but also in English. But there is one thing that many people do not know, and I will tell you what it is. When they sign a contract for some of the companies that are hiring European language speaking people, they say, you know what, come to us because we offer you a indefinite contract. What they do not tell you is that here in Greece, according to the law, when you have an indefinite contract, your trial period is 1 year. Tip number 4, know what you want. What kind of job do you want? However, don't hold on to certain things that are never gonna happen. For example, I have one candidate, a specific candidate, who is asking me for a month for a specific kind of job that we actually have, but it is in Athens at the office, and she refuses to believe this, and she keeps on asking me, but I want to work from home. This is just not possible. It is good to know what kind of job you want. That's hard. But if we do not have a job, for example, in this case, she wants to work from home, and we have this job, but it is a work from office job, there is no need and no point in keeping on about it day in and day out. In this case, for example, me as a recruiter, I know all the jobs that are there, and I can actually tell people, listen, if you like that job, this is a similar job that is actually a work from home job, so the problem would be solved. But you know what? Some people, they really want a specific job. And what I've noticed is that many of these jobs are the jobs from which people think that they can just sit back, relax, and cash the money because it's not busy. This is not the case though. As for the next tip, give the country and your job a real possibility to work out. Now, what I mean with this is some people, they try a job or they go to another country, and after 1 month they say, oh, I cannot handle it, this or that. Going to another country, whether or not it is Greece, Spain, Portugal, Italy, Holland, Germany, France, whatever, it's gonna be difficult. It's not always difficult, but you will have some struggles. And this, if you can overcome these struggles, it's actually something you can take along with you in life. Point being from that tip, don't give up just because you farted. So, to sum up all the tips, it is pretty easy to get a job in your native language in Greece, which actually can pay very good, plus the whole fully paid relocation pack. However, make sure that before you start something, you know what you're doing, you do know what you want, and the best tip of all, do not be too cocky. There's a fine line between knowing what you want and demanding something. See you next time. Ciao.